Dieterich Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, and we'd like to wish all of our local teams good luck this season. Dieterich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Great senior, number 23, Lucas Rosenberg. One, two, three, win! Senior, number 3, Herbert Martin. Senior, number 21, Joseph and Vanessa. Full time.
Don't go too early. Stewie, you gotta set a good one. Go. Overall thoughts, I mean, we're disappointed we didn't win because, we're third quarter, what was it, a tie game or right around there. So we felt if the longer the game went, if the score was close, we felt that'd be advantage us. I think they got some second chance points off their athleticism and a little bit of the will points of, getting the loose ball. A couple of those hurt us, but all in all, I'm really, really proud of the boys, how they played. We executed almost perfectly defensively. We played about as good defensively as we could. that's 3 games in a row that we played really good defense, so that's definitely something to be proud of. Well, just really proud of our boys showing some toughness. You're not getting open in this game. Everywhere you go, a good defender's on you. Everything's difficult, so really it goes back to the fundamentals. We wanted to screen better, but they were switching a lot, and they were a lot quicker defensively. But I'm just really proud with the toughness, especially the mental toughness, to come here on the road and put up a solid performance.
Talk about Lucas. He has 16 points. Some of his shots, you can't teach, but then he was able to kind of help his teammates out too in transition.
Well, if you ask me, he was one of the best players on the court. I know we're just a single-A school, but he plays really hard. He's worked his butt off his whole career, and you'll never question how hard he plays or how much he wants it. And a lot of the good things he does is just the will, the desire to win. And I love that about him.
What was your game plan with Epinesa, of course, in the post, but also with Herbert Martin?
Martin is a tremendous player. When he gets downhill, you're in trouble. So we really wanted to keep him from getting into the paint. I thought Landon Keck did an amazing job. We tried to push him left because he's, when he gets to his right hand and he gets in that paint, he either kicks or he can finish really well, or it gets you in foul trouble. So I thought Landon Keck's defense was amazing, and honestly, you got to give him a ton of credit. That's the reason we were in this game.
Why'd you take like a lead? It'd only be like a point. You struggled to get, 5-6 point lead. I felt like if you had that, you would have been able to.
Yeah, part of it, you just got to credit them. They're a really good team. They're a 4A school ranked in state, and they have really good players that's really experienced, and they don't want to lose on their home court to a single A school. So part of it's just giving them credit. But, we talked about it in the locker room. There's just a few possessions here and there that's the difference between winning these big games and losing them, and we're not quite there. But these games and this experience is really helping us, and I just think these type of, this atmosphere and these type of games are going to make us better to where we can put a full 4-quarter game together.
When you were talking to Coach or your son Bryce, or kind of what, I noticed how kind of hard you were on him, but he was also taking that with a positive grain of salt. Like, he was looking back at you like, okay, I got this, I can do this.
Yeah, I'm not easy on him. One thing you can control is your effort, and sometimes getting out in a big game like this when you're a freshman or even a sophomore, any of our JV players, it's a big atmosphere, and it kind of puts you back on your heels, and you got to remind yourself that you need to play really hard and you got to be focused. And this is a great experience for our JV players as well, because playing in an atmosphere like this, you're going to learn from it, and you're going to learn what it takes, to get out there and play good basketball. I just think they're a really good 3-point shooting team. Butler, early on, I thought Brock Niemer did a heck of a job. We didn't want to get him going. He hit 2 threes, I think. Number one, he gave us some. We were worried about the 3, but honestly, I think for the most part, as good as 3-point shooters they are, and as good as Martin is at kicking, I thought overall, I can't ask for much more from our team. Really, a lot of it was second chance points as well. Loose balls, a couple of those hurt where we didn't get the rebound, or we did get the rebound and we turned it over. So I think, at least 3 of those 3-pointers came off second chances.
You mentioned switches. Can I talk about defending that or adjusting to that when they switch another more athletic wing or guard?
Yeah, well, they have the personnel that can do it. They have 5 guys that can guard. They're all athletic. They all got long arms and they're strong. So really, switching probably is good for them. Really, Espinoza was the only one that you really wouldn't want to switch. We were trying to find the matchup, but they were doing a good job on that and doubling when we were trying to, put him in screen and rolls. But we found him a couple times. But yeah, they're just athletic.
Well, you were number 25 last week, and you went 13 spots to 12 this week. Kind of, what's that mean to you as a program? Not just that, but you can battle with the big dogs in 4A.
Well, it means a lot, but also I don't want to get too caught up into rankings and all their exposure until we start winning some big games. We're slowly getting there. We're getting up the hill. We're not far away, but we actually have to win some of these big games before we can start talking about the other stuff. But honestly, it's very proud. Dieterich should be proud tonight. Yeah, both of us had an open game. And, you know, we wanted another game, and we want to play the best teams possible. We don't really want to shy away from anybody. We think the best way to get better is to play the best teams. So we think we learned a lot of things from tonight. It's the first team that we played that switched on defense, so we'll go back and work on that. And we also know that we have a mentally tough defensive team, so we know that's we know we're a defensive team, and we know if we keep going back to the gym and keep working, that things are going to be really good for this team.